You bring that up, and the truth of the matter is, let's put it in perspective. Yes, of course, he is definitely flying on our government dime, but so was Christy Nome. So is Cash Patel. They are using these airplanes and helicopters like, there's some rich trillionaire running around having parties. Let's not forget Patel and all of those went to the Olympics and had parties on our dime. So it is it to them, it's a you problem, not us problem. And I think an us need to get together and figure out how we gonna start fighting this, because otherwise where are we gonna go from here? We're already burning in hell. We're already in level 50 of hell. So at some point, we're going to have to bring it up. Now, Tiara, I do want to bring this point up because coming up, I'm 56, but coming up, I was always taught that if you could get a government job, that you would be stable. You would feel like you were comfortable. Do you think government jobs are still considered stable?
Not at this point. No, not at this point. Up until this administration or him being, it being a Trump administration, you're absolutely right. In the last few years, I've seen so many of my friends who have been otherwise stable forever, as long as I've known them, to the point where I'd be like, I need to give me a good government job. And they have been stressed in a way that I've just never seen. I mean, the way that they're talking about the future of their jobs, the future of the government, the collapse. I mean, the things that are happening behind the scenes, the way that he is really breaking down our system is alarming. I mean, to the point where sometimes I mean, as in particular, one of my really good friends works in cybersecurity, and the way, when we're having these conversations, I'd be like, wait, what? Because that's how much is happening over their head. I mean, imagine if they don't know what's happening, right? There's so much happening. So, and they're on the inside. So we're, just there's so much happening, y'all. And so I think it's hard to keep up because of everything happening. We're in survival mode. And so as long as we're in survival mode and just trying to keep our head above water, and I just mean that mentally, emotionally, financially, I think that they can keep doing that, keep causing the confusion. Like like I said before, I was focused on Iran, right? Like I was focused on gas prices because gas is $7 here, right? Almost, something like it. So, it's hard for me. I'd be like, TSA. What? Oh, Mueller died. Oh, he didn't care. Oh, there's all these things. So I would just say, yeah, I think as long as we have this administration, it's going to continue to be a struggle. And then
And let's not forget, we
the
only in it a
aftermath,
year.
right? And then the aftermath of him after he's gone, what we'll have to deal with and what will have to be cleaned up, and if anything, depending on
I
who's in
think it's
power.
going to take generations before we see any kind of cleanup. The shit show started as soon as he took office, and within a month he had us destroyed, allowing Musk and his Doge boys to get in there and tear absolutely everything down. Money missing. Where is this money coming from? Where is it going so fast? And when we say drain the swamp, we really mean what is there to drain, because they've put this money somewhere. So where is it? Walterine said government jobs are actually the most insecure jobs in
Mm,
today's climate.
mhm.
And then Armando says the rumor is a US bank building is going to be targeted. See, there's a lot of smoke screens, and what he's
Yes.
referring to is also tied into the war.
Yeah.
I mean, you see how all of this is just a ball of confusion, and it's so hard to focus when you are in a tornado. But I think that was the plan, y'all.
Yeah.
That was the plan. You are talking to someone, and I'm sure Marlo can testify with me. I dug deep into Project 2025. I yelled at the world about it, and people told me I was crazy. And
Mm.
now all of this is coming up. It is coming up. Now, we'll share with you my friend who worked for TSA for a few years. And this is the first time that she said, she said, I've hung on and I've hung on. I've done what I needed to do. I've been through this madness. She said, but I can't feed my family. She literally left TSA and is working at Trader Joe's because she needed something to feed her family. These are very, very precarious times. So we will be talking about some things that we can share as well. So I want to watch another video because I want us to understand really what's going out here in the world, how people are feeling about it. And then, of course, we'll address some things that are also happening with ICE. Let's check out another video and get back into the conversation.
Oh, here I am, day 30 of the government shutdown, currently driving to work. I can honestly say this is probably the most humiliating feeling ever.